I'm going to show how to assemble the Intel Edison into the Eluduino transparent cover and case for the Edison development board. I got this from Amazon and there were no instructions on how to put this together. So what I did was I looked at the images on Amazon and I tried to recreate it as best as possible. So if you order the Edison with the development board, it'll come in a box like this. And then you'll open up the box. I've already opened the box, so this is empty. You'll have the Intel Edison and some documentation that comes with it. And that documentation will help explain some of the important, I guess, FCC compliance, like specifications and information, stuff that you hardly ever read. But here's the Edison. The Eluduino comes in a box like this. This QR code or 3D barcode actually goes to a website that's not available anymore. So I got a DNS error when I was trying to go to that website, and I have no idea why the website's not available, but I looked on YouTube and there were no videos on how to assemble it. So I opened up the box and it comes wrapped in like a plastic kind of clear wrap. So after unwrapping everything and putting it all together, it looks a little bit like this. So what I want to do is show how I put this all together. So I'll take this apart, take these two screws out, and I actually assembled it by looking at it this way, so I could see all of these grooves as they started to come together. And right now this has the protective cover on it. It's like a little thin covering. So I thought I would leave this covering on for now while I assembled it and showed how to put it together. But definitely remove this, because this is going to add some gap between the spaces of each of these layers, and it'll make it such that you won't be able to slide any memory into this slot here. I think this is for memory, like a mini SD card. So here are the layers. The clear top layer, and then there are two white inner layers, and they all have this kind of crappy, covering here. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be all white acrylic. So we'll take that off when I'm putting it together. It comes off really easy. Just kind of pull at the corner, and you'll get a little bit off, and then you'll start peeling it back. So then all the white acrylic is exposed. That's what makes the case look nice. So clear case, white acrylic layer, blue acrylic layer, blue acrylic layer, a little bit different shape, the board, and then the bottom white acrylic layer, and then the clear transparent case cover. So it says Eluduino on the bottom, and that kind of tells you that this is the bottom that should show whenever it's put back together. So pay attention to the shapes. That's the most important thing. This rectangle here is open to the bottom left if you're looking at it this way. And then the bottom layer is this white acrylic square shape. And like I said, you're going to take these off. So I might as well take them off now while I'm doing this. I'll take this layer off. And then this white acrylic layer goes here. I'll take this off later so that way it fits nicely. And then the board, both blue layers go in the middle. Blue layer 1. And you'll notice that the board fits inside of this blue layer. It helps to kind of square off the corners. And of course I haven't installed the Arduino yet, but I'm going to install that shortly. Let's get this bottom layer in the right spot, and then our blue layer. Actually, I should have put the blue layer on first. Put this blue layer down, and this goes around the board. Then our next blue layer, And this is the outline. And then our white acrylic layer. And then clear again. Might as well take this side off since I've already got it started. And those are the layers. Now, I missed something when I was doing this that makes it a little bit easier. So I'll take it apart and show you what you could do to make this a lot easier when you're putting it together. So just go in reverse order real quick. Okay, so these screws, you probably want to put them facing down when you're finished because it looks a lot better. But I would put these in first, and these help the layers go on much more smoothly. Okay, so clear, bottom white layer, and then we want to put in this blue layer. And then you can see there's a little space in there, there's like a ledge, so the board sits on that, and then inside the blue. All right, inside the blue, nice and snug. So it's going together much more smoothly now because I have the screws. Blue, and then the last white layer, and then clear, transparent. And that's the assembly. Put the screws in, they come, or the nuts, comes with 4 nuts to put those here. But of course, I would reverse these so that it looks a little bit better. So you could just lift up one edge at a time and flip them over. Because this should look pretty good when you have it finished. And then you'll have these 4 screws facing up, and then you'll put these bolts in the bottom. Just flip it over and put the bolts on. So that's it. Good luck putting yours together. I wish there was a video showing how to do this, but there wasn't, so I created this one to help out. Good luck.